Wow. Hi, good morning. Welcome. 1 moment.
Poopy is what they called me in the Space Academy.
I don't think I have TTS on the starting screen, unfortunately. But hi, hello, good morning, welcome. It's stream time. Yippee! Wow. It's time to do smart, I think, I believe. Who knows? There we go. Because it's Friday, it's song request day. Yippee! But hi, hello, good morning, welcome. Hi, Val. Congrats on first. Mwah. Wow. I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm a bit sleepy. I go honk shoo, honk shoo, honk shoo. Stretch. But yeah, stream time. Stream time. Also, it's song request today, so please, people, put in your song request, please. Please, I beg you, please. Oh, rock. Hey, Arsen, welcome. Congrats on second. Hope you're doing well. What was I gonna doodle today? I'm running out of movement characters to draw. I've drawn all the prominent ones. There's only like a couple prominent ones that I have not drawn. I don't like you. I don't like this. I don't like how this one ended up. I still love my drawing of Mimble. She is so cute. She is very cute. And cold as fuck. Well, get a blanket or something. Why didn't I think of that? Fuck, that's genius. Can we talk about Deadpool for a second? Can we talk about Deadpool and Marvel Rivals for a second? And the things that he says? One thing in particular came to mind. 'Cause there's one thing I really love about Deadpool and Marvel Rivals. There's one thing I really love about Deadpool and Marvel Rivals. Also, hi Keeper, welcome. But there's one thing I really like about Marvel Rivals, and that is they really like to stay accurate to the comics on a lot of things. There are a lot of things where like it's very MCU-esque. Like I've talked about this before. Both Iron Man and Doctor Strange's like kits are very MCU inspired when I personally feel like going more comic, especially with Doctor Strange, would make for a lot more interesting character. Thank you. I will hydrate. But at least with the lore, they often lean more towards the comics. And there's a voice line that Deadpool has with Wanda, with Scarlet Witch, where he references WandaVision. He says like, "Hey, Wanda, remember that time you enslaved an entire town into a sitcom with Vision?" And she was like, "I have no idea what you're saying." And then Deadpool was like, "Never mind, but could you hook me up with Agatha Harkness? You know, she kind of a baddie." And then fucking Scarlet Witch is like, "That old fucking bitch? She's like 100 years old. That's your type?" I think that's really funny. Cause like it's true. Agatha Harkness in the comics is like an old like witch type character. She isn't like the wine aunt type character that she is in the MCU. Hope they add Flexo to Rivals soon. They're never adding Flexo to Rivals. One of the like devs or someone with like insider intel on I have no idea what he is actually. I just know he's a prominent. I know a lot of people listen to him because he has some sort of insider information, but I've heard his name a lot, but I'm not actually sure what he does in regards to Rivals. Talking about Miller Ross, by the way. If you're a Rivals fan, you might recognize the name. Wrong thing. But he recently confirmed that for any like prominent character, like they're so big that they will be added eventually. So like there's no use in like asking for them. I think he was streaming and someone in this chat specifically asked like, "Hey, when is Captain Marvel coming to the game?" And he was like, "Dude, sometime, okay? It's fucking Captain Marvel. Of course they're coming to the game." Which you know is very real. So that one of the ways I is poking fun at people who thought the writer is coming soon. To be fair, they did tease him. They did that. There is a he does. There is a Ghost Rider appearance in the Kunlun map. So like you can't fault anyone for thinking that he's gonna that he's coming soon. Plus, again, what Miller Ross said, fa- famous characters will be coming eventually. Also, let's not forget here that Mr. Deadpool says hack Tua. Let's not forget that Mr. Deadpool, Mr. Wade Wilson says hack Tua. That man, he said hack Tua. Don't get it twisted now. That motherfucker right there, he said hack Tua. I hear it with my own goddamn ears. The goddamn motherfuckers that hack Tua. I just had to draw it. It showed up in my dream, and I had to draw it. I'm s- I'm sorry. It showed up in my dream, and I felt like I had to. I had to draw it. Baby No Money after going on hiatus for 2 months. Yeah, Baby No Money. He's not doing music anymore. What's that? 6, 7. He's also very gay. He is very like no homo. With Wolverine especially, which is absolutely an MCU thing. I'm Listen, I'm not an X-Men fan. I'm sure Deadpool and Wolverine have history in the comic. But the insistence of like him talking with Wolverine, it feels like it's like a remember that movie? Especially with fucking Deadpool mentioning the TVA so much. Like, does Deadpool not have any prominent fucking comics for you to reference that you have to reference the movies? Like one his most famous fucking comic is Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. There's not a single reference to that. He's not like, remember when I killed all of you? Remember when I killed every single one here? Hilarious. Anyway, like there's no reference like that. But no, he mentions the TVA like 3 times, which is not a prominent thing in the comics, only in the movie. Leave no money's back, by the way. I know. I never believed that he was quitting music. They're probably saving it for like a skin. What? I don't even understand what you mean by that. Anyway, what to draw? Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. They're probably saving it for a skin. I'm pretty sure Deadpool just looks like Deadpool in that comic, first of all. And second of all, saving it for a skin, it's an event that happened. Deadpool is all about making random references. I'm wondering why he's not referencing one of his most famous comics, but he is referencing Deadpool 3 a lot. Are implications then that since he's referencing Deadpool and Wolverine so much that we're not getting a Deadpool and Wolverine skin? Are that your implications? Their flirting is definitely pulled from the MCU, but their interaction is because of the Weapon X program in the comics. That's fair. Again, I'm not an X-Men fan. I always forget that he's connected to Weapon X. I just see Deadpool as his own thing a lot of the time. I was just saying it's a possibility. I mean, even if it's possible that we are gonna get a skin that references Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe at some point, it's still weird that it's not mentioned, that he doesn't mention it at all in any of his voice lines so far. But he really likes bringing up the TVA, an organization that in the comics fucking doesn't matter one bit, by the way. Also, Deadpool's allowed to be gay. Deadpool's allowed to be a little bit fruity, but not like Loki, not like Magic, not like Star Lord. They're not allowed to be gay. Am I gonna have to make another tweet longer about rivals? I made a long ass. I okay, not a long ass thread, but I made a thread on Twitter yesterday about the fucking mantis skin because it pissed me off so much. I had to vent. Thing is, they can do it with Deadpool because it's a joke. Straight up, the reason why. Yeah, I'm not. I'm yeah. I'm not surprised by that. Anyway, song request. Gonna play the last song that played last time. So get ready for Cat. I hope you like Cat. My favorite musical, after all. Anyway, what was I drawing? I don't know what to draw. I also need Wade and Moon Knight interactions. There's only one, I think. And it's fucking Deadpool comparing him to comparing Moon Knight to Batman without actually saying Batman. Cause that's illegal. I will pet the Marvel make Moon Knight break the fourth wall and my life is yours. Why? He doesn't need that. Imagine if they add, cause Deadpool, cause Deadpool has the ability to interact with fucking Galacta during the round. Like she'll be like, "They captured the mission area," and then he'll be like, yeah, they'll take care of it." And then Galacta's like, "Fuck you, Deadpool." Imagine if they add like She-Hulk into the game and she can do the same thing she can also talk to Galacta, and they just and they just shit talk fucking Deadpool. If the motherfucker is just a fruity and mentally ill twink can do it, Moon Knight makes more sense for sensing out of body entities. Yeah, but like he doesn't do that. It's not his established abilities, unlike with Deadpool. You can't do that, gimme gimme, make it be. A new lore, stop being boring. But me no want the. I'm tired of fourth wall breaking characters. It doesn't look good. Who you draw in the rake? Yeah, actually. An attempt, but like I'll draw an easier creepypasta to get myself warmed up first. First of all, it's boring if you give it to bad characters. And how would Moon Knight to do it in an interesting way then? Because he's like a very mystical character. He deals with magic and stuff. The fourth wall isn't really magic. Nope. 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 By actively not seeking the viewer's attention by doing it, he actually actively uses this to his advantage by using it as a precognition instead of straight up going, "Hey, look, a reference." I understand where you're coming from. I just think Moon Knight does not have the vibes, right? Why can I not draw a fucking hoodie correctly? Why does it end up looking so weird? Man, don't play this song. I'm gonna cry. I don't like this. I don't know what I was thinking. Jeff? Question mark. Ugh, stretch. But back to the idea of the fourth wall. There's only one character I've seen break the fourth wall in an actually fun, interesting way that isn't just like making like references to the audience, but actually working within the medium of the comic, and that is, you guessed it, Gwenpool. Where she's actually able to travel between the comic panels. Where's that really famous panel? This one.
Mom, get in here,
This one.
Mom.
This one. This one. But is this real or is this fan art? No, it's real. It's real, probably. Looks real. Like, that's how you break the fourth wall. That's how you play with the medium you're in. Or this one. Her series was ending, and so it just says a big the end, and she's like, what the fuck is this? And then instead, to be continued appears, and she's just like, ah! I need to read more Deadpool. I mean, Gwenpool. We should play Minecraft Horror together. I would love to pray. I would love to pray. Dear Lord. I would love to play Minecraft. Just Minecraft. There's this cool mod. What's it called? Ribbit is what it's called. I remember I downloaded it, but I haven't actually like opened the game to play it in a while. But there's a mod that all it does is create a new form of villager. Like, it makes new, like, mushroom villages spawn, and, like, the villagers there are, like, these frog creature called ribbits, and, like, you can trade with them. They're, like, instruments that, you know, they can play, and it's really cute. Also, hi, Payne. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Congrats on third. Oh my god, I forgot my coffee. I forgot coffee. I'll be back. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Let me real time pour it. Uh, the ASMR. Oh, that's a little too. Live coffee content. That was what.
That's so awesome! Endearing! You best friend! So you're a bestie, aren't you? I love you, friend! Pookie!
Doc71
What the
just
hell?
traded with 5 viewers.
What the hell? Is that a raid? What should I call you? Should I call you Doc? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Doc71 just followed.
Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And also thank you for the follow. Hi, hello. Yeah, just Doc. Okay. Well, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Here, have a shout out. I'm gonna drop you a follow as well. But hi, hello, welcome. Hi Raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Melanade, but you can call me Melon. I am primarily an art streamer, but I also play games. I'm currently playing Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, as well as a little bit of Overwatch. So if you're into any of that, feel free to stay. It's a good vibe. I currently don't know what to draw, so I'm just sort of doodling random creepypastas at the request of one of my viewers. Oops, is your pet rock? I need to know. Oh, that's just my pet rock. They just sit there. Coffee. Ah! I spilled coffee on my drawing tablet. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
Mad_Marauder19 just followed.
Ah. Mad Marauder, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Very much appreciated. And of course, oh, I always forget. I get rated so infrequently that I always forget to do the raid thing. If you have to raid and run, that is completely fine. I'm sure you have things you have to do, and it might be late for you. There's a most people on Twitch are not in Europe, and therefore it's very late for them at this hour. But if you do choose to stick around, it's very much appreciated. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm sleepy, but I'm alert. I appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, of course, get some good rest. You should totally draw Zalgo. He's like super easy to draw. Totally. I don't even remember Zalgo. I remember the name. He is one of the like classic, but I don't recall him or her or them. I don't assume pronouns. I say Eyeless Jackie's cool as fuck. Maybe. There's so many that I could draw. So many classic creep spooky spaghettis. I remember when I was a little kid. I was that night I was staying at my grandma's house. Cause like back in my old hometown where I was born and grew up, my grandparents, you know, lived very close by, so occasionally I would like go there and just stay at their grandparents' house sometimes for like a weekend. Why is this song in particular so loud? The other songs weren't this loud. Maybe I should turn down the audio for turn on the audio for the Nightbot app. No, that is down a lot, actually. I remember as a kid I was scared shitless of Slenderman. I was about to say, there was one time in particular I was sleeping at my grandparents' house with my older sibling. And this fucker, that fucker, fucking was listening to creepypastas as we were trying to sleep. Like it's fucking ASMR or something. And I was fucking he was listening to fucking which one was it? I believe it was Laughing Jack. I don't remember if it was Laughing Jack or The Rake, but I remember those were the two that I was really scared of when I was younger. I'm not drawing Laughing Jack, he's way too complicated. I mean, I love clowns, but I remember from that era was the game and the incidents of girls going to the forest wanting to be brought away by him. Oh yeah, that incident. We don't talk about that incident. I wonder where those kids are today. I hope that one girl is okay. I'm sure the other two are still like in jail. At least I hope so. Then again, they were so young when it happened that they might not have even been detained for that long. The rake was good. The rake was good. I remember, even though I was super scared of the rake as a kid, my mind quickly changed as I grew older. Especially since I watch, I'm a huge fan of video essays and like media analysis. And so I watched some videos going over like the history of the rake and what makes him so interesting and what makes him so cool. And it made my entire tune around the rake change. Where I still find it creepy, but not in a like, oh, I'm scared of it kind of way, but just the concept of what he represents kind of hits at like a primal fear, right? It's the fear of being watched, the fear of being followed, the fear of being preyed upon. Like I'm not actively afraid of the rake anymore, but you gotta admit that it does hit at a very like realistic, common fear. The one girl lived, and one of the women who did the attacking got released, and then immediately fled from parole officers. I can tell. I think she's still missing. Damn. Fear of being watched and
Ew
followed.
one
You're on
GTH staff
Twitch.
just followed.
You know what I mean. But thank for the follow. I will not be afraid of you. I hope. I fear that you might show up at the foot of my bed in the middle of the night and eat my liver. No, that's eyeless Jack, not the rake. The rake just kind of stares, I believe, and then you go mad. Unless I'm mistaken. I feel like adding the like skull definition to Slenderman kind of ruins his simplicity. So I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna do something that a lot of people are gonna be mad at because because it's what the movie did, but it kind of makes sense. I'm gonna make him look like a plant. I will hydrate and I will stretch. Thank you, Tenant. Oh, there go the ads. Ugh, stretch. I always draw things slightly slanted. I don't know why.
Mm.
What the hell? You can't just drop a sub on me like that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What the hell? You just showed up and then you raid and then you drop a follow and then you drop a sub. What the hell? Get dunked on, I'm asleep. Okay. I hope you have some good rest. Again, thank you so much for the sub and for the raid. Accept it. I will. What's with all the Hamilton all of a sudden? I mean, I'm not complaining. I love Hamilton. Guys, I'm so excited. I get to see Book of Mormon this March.
I'm just Pete and I like chugs. I'm mentally ill and I'm on drugs.
Thank you, Dennis. It's not crunchy anymore. The sound alerts have fixed themselves. It's no longer crunchy Pete. Remember that era of my channel that Lucy still complains about? No more crunchy alerts. All the way someday. I'll get my son. Right, not the word I'm looking for. So much more inside me now. Ooh, shine the morning sun. When you smile, all up, I was so smart. Father wasn't. I was there someday. Yeah, you'll blow it all away. Does that kind of ruin him? Not really. I think it has a nice texture. Okay, now I'm gone. Thank you for the song request. From the creator of The Rake, the new cinematic universe, The Gardening Tools. Introducing both new and old characters such as the shovel, the rake, the pitchfork, and the hoe. That's awesome. Man, this Slendy is making fucking Jeff over to the side look like a fucking chump. Ugh, drag- no. I'm not gonna erase Mr. Jeff. I'm just gonna do a better version of him at some point. But let's move on to one of the jacks. Teto, we love her. I love Teto. I don't listen to a lot of Teto. I just listen to the songs by Jamie Page that have Teto in them. Fourth out. I keep on running like a chicken with its head. Wah 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 wah. Bird brain. I can't keep up with the lyrics because she just yaps so much. So learn this bird and then you turn. I'm just drawing from memory, if that isn't obvious. Is there more to Eyeless Jack than just this? Am I just remembering him a lot more simpler than he is? Because this is all I see him as in my head. Or she or they, I don't know. I'm assuming pronouns again. Arson requesting fucking twerp? That's awesome. I love twerp. I have like I have a fucking signed CD by twerp. I love twerp. They're fucking awesome. More people need to listen to twerp. This is actually a really good album. New and improved. When was it released? Like 20, I believe. Remember. I love twerp. I'm so itchy. Pretty much it. Just have like black tears and boom, you're done. Oh, you're right. Yes, black tears. Let me just. And then he's blue. I don't know if this is the right blue, but I want to get a nice gradient on that. I don't know why. Touch, but you don't need me. Be the humans touch, but I'm obsolete. This song is a real testament to how far twerp has come since their beginning. This song came out in like 2024? 2025? I don't remember. When did Digital Nightmare come out? Oh, let me check Spotify. TWRP. Singles and EPs. 2024, I was right about that. And it's a really good song. But like back in the day, they just made I won't call it bad music. But like some of their older stuff is very much very synth heavy. Meanwhile, this song has fucking strings in it. Let me doodle the other Jack, like right next to him. Coffee. What does the other Jack look like? The one of the laughing variety. All I know is that he looks kind of like if Ryuk from Death Note decided he wanted to become a clown. Oh, I forgot to check this earlier. Slenderman ended up pretty symmetrical, actually. I just eyeballed him. I usually draw things kind of like wonky. I don't know why. Might have something to do with my poor vision. Or that I tilt my head when I draw. That's likely it. Okay, I genuinely don't remember how he looks in detail. What the fuck does this dude look like? Oh, I hate him. I hate him so much. Why is this what he looks like? What's with that hair? Why is he such a generic, like, he's not really Tumblr sexy man, but like he is sexy man adjacent. He has a lot of the features that clearly they did to make an appealing design, not a scary one. It's very Tumblr. Especially with the hair. Like in my mind I see it as very messy, but no, apparently he just has like regular like little bit tousled hair. It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. This is not a creepypasta. This is someone's edgy OC from wait. Saying that out loud makes me realize what's the difference between the two. Affectionately, I used to be a huge fan of creepypastas, and I still am. I wish creepypastas will come back. I mean, they kind of have come back, just in a different way. Well, I don't like his design, so you know what? I'm just gonna take the basics, and I'm gonna like completely change what he looks like, basically. Completely reimagine him. Well, not completely. He has some design aspects that I like. It's mostly like that fucking hairstyle. Like, bro looks like he's in an emo band. This is not a creepypasta. This isn't. This is a My Chemical Romance album. He's rocking the shit out of that black lipstick, though. Holy shit. I'm drawing so small on this canvas, I'm realizing. I always do that. I always draw really small. So let's move this Jeff attempt down. And then I'm just gonna blow the proportions up a lot. I'm realizing that I think I'm turning Laughing Jack into a fucking into a fucking One Piece character right now. Drawing Spoop. I am drawing Spoop. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Ugh. Why did I give him such a sharp chin? I realized a very uncomfortable thought. With how I ex I exaggerated his lipstick and also his his eyeliner. I'm essentially drawing what conservatives think drag queens are. These evil, fucked up creatures. Now this is a throwback. Never mind. Fuck you. Who was it? Who was it? Arson! Oops. 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 I was expecting the fucking actual song, not the Undertale crap. That's not me calling Undertale crap. That's me calling this song in particular crap. Because the actual song is kind of a bop. I am a. Yeah, he's not beating the Ryu allegations with this one. Wah, 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 wah. You want me to get the original one? Only if you want to. Now his hair. Oh, his hair. I don't know what to. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do with his fucking hair. I'm stupid. Better question: English or Japanese? I haven't heard the English version in a while. I have the Japanese version of on my my one of my Spotify playlists that I don't tend to play on stream because it's my anime playlist. Sorry about that one. Um, be careful when shortening Japanese that way because it is a slur. Wasn't where I just find Japanese pain to spell because I always spell it wrong. Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. I knew what you meant. It's very unfortunate that it's a slur. Shortening like that is a slur. I think I've made a monstrosity right now. I have opinions about that. I'm not going to share because I'm not stupid. Fair enough. I don't think I love it. I think it's something to do with the proportions, though. Not really the design. Should I try to do Jeff again? I don't know. What's another? Oh, I know exactly. I know. It's the one that doesn't seem to be dying anytime soon. Every other creepypasta is pretty much dead and buried. This is the only one that's managed to survive, and it's through a reason no one would expect. There he is. My face when the song request. Hi, Lucy. Hope you're doing well. This isn't the OG, is it? Maybe it is, and I'm just listening to the not original one all the time. That's Sonic, the evil one. What's another one? No, I can't draw the fucking SCP creature. I don't even know its number. Smile Dog? Oh, Smile Dog. See, the analog horror mouth fits a lot better on Smile Dog than on Jeff. Because it makes him look so uncanny. Here's the problem with me. This is perfect. This perfectly exemplifies the problem with me drawing creepypastas. My art style is way too cutesy. I am unable to draw things that are genuinely creepy. Water. Lucy.exe creepypasta says she sneaks into your room at night and fills your clothes drawers with ranch. Oh my god, so spooky. I'm pissing my pants at the thought of that. When you had pet the dog. I would pet the dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Why was I fully expecting that to be fucking the Last Supper from Jesus Christ Superstar? Doesn't really sound that much like the opening to that song, but for some reason I was expecting it to jump in with the lyrics. Look at all my trials and tribulation. I have musical brain rot. Okay, let me draw Ben drowned next. I can draw a good Ben drowned. Let me draw his stupid ass face. Speaking of musicals, I'm counting the days. I'm counting the days for me to go see Book of Mormon. I'm so excited. Although it's gonna be in Norwegian, not in English, which is fine. Computer, song request the Book of Mormon soundtrack. Hold on, I had to Google Ben drowned. Guys, Ben fucking drowned. Can you believe that? He fucking drowned, guys. Isn't that insane? It's like, whoa, Ben fucking drowned, bruh. Hey, Ego, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Well, that's not the hair he has, actually. He has a middle part. That's him, I guess. Oh, there's another one I wanted to draw just because of how fucking stupid it would be to draw. Move out of the way, Jeff. No one likes you. Got any spoopy OCs? Not any spooky pasta OCs. Not really. Well, I have a Sonic.exe OC, but that's kind of disconnected from like the. It's a little bit removed from just the creepypastas in general, and is more of like a just Sonic.exe type thing, right? Just spooky in general. I mean, I have this project. I have my project that I'm working on. My demon project. For the time being, unnamed demon project. But like, I wouldn't call any of the OCs spooky. I actually have the file open where I doodle on them. But there's this one. She's kind of spooky if you look at her. She's a little bit spooky. I'm not sure if I can show this on stream for too much, if it counts as gore. But it's just art, so who knows. But it's kind of cool. I don't think I can say the name of this creepy. No, actually, because that's not the actual name of the creepypasta. The creepypasta is called Red Mist. People just call it by the other name because that's the most like famous part of the creepypasta. But I don't think I can say that. Oh, apparently I don't know how to draw Squidward. That's more like it, apparently. You think Squidward ever gets a little bit curious and like he puts his nose in his mouth and just sucks on it a little bit? Ba 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 ba. The opera there inside my mind once again. Me, our strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. The phantom of the opera is there inside. Best romance musical ever? I don't doubt it. Iconic for a reason. Even though I personally haven't seen Phantom of the Opera. There's Squidward, Red Mist Squidward, whose nickname I cannot say. Only seen the movie, not huge on it, but I need to rewatch it. Yeah, I've heard the movie isn't that great. Pronoun check. My pronouns. What are my pronouns? I believe they are she, they. At least right now. Hello? There's a part missing there at the end. They're watching it live on Broadway is good though. Yeah, probably. I would love that someday. I don't think it's running on Broadway anymore. I think it like ended its run like only a couple of years ago. Though maybe they've changed that since then. Since it's a very famous musical, I'm sure a lot of people would like to watch it. So maybe they started running it again. Hey, Vsauce Michael here. Where are your pronouns? Yeah, chat, where are your pronouns? The pronoun check is not just for me, it's for everyone in the chat. Give me your pronouns. Give them to me. Hold on. Phantom of the Opera Broadway. Phantom of the Opera, Andrew Lloyd Webber's iconic musical concludes its legendary 35-year Broadway run in April 2023, but lives on through touring productions, including a North American tour launching in late 2025 with a reimagined design and an off-Broadway remix called Masquerade that opened in early 2026. So it's not on Broadway anymore, but it is on tour. A US tour. That's cool. Anyway, there's Squidward's uh uh hey Watson, Cinderblock. I don't know the difference between regular and tour. When a musical it's on tour, it's on tour. They bring the musical with them as they travel from place to place. Broadway is a specific location, a specific theater. Okay, not a specific theater. I believe Broadway is a district over in New York that has a lot of theaters. Nirvana Squidward. It's Kurt Cobain POV Squidward. Who else to? I'm not redrawing Jeff. Stop looking at me like that. What's another? I did not. Now that I've warmed up, I should try to redraw the Ray, since he is one of my favorite spookies. What to do though? The Ray. Okay, he just looks like a guy. That's just a guy. A little bit Gollum-esque, but still just a guy. I guess I can just... Now I wonder if I should have drawn Deadpool this stream. Is he coming to Rivals? Legendary movie, by the way, highly recommend. About the Rake? There's a movie about the Rake? Or are you talking about something else and I didn't pay attention? I'm sorry. Whoa! Ah! I can't, 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 I can't. I can't. Ah! This is so anxiety inducing. Ah! Ah! Okay, now it's fine. There's no more lyrics. New rule to the song request. Whatever that just was, not allowed. Which one was worse? This one or They Don't Stop Coming one? The They Don't Stop Coming, at least that was just the song, but like with one lyric repeating. This song, it just kept jumping and skipping, ruining the entire like beat of the song, and it made me feel very anxiety ridden in a way I cannot explain. It just made me very uncomfortable that there was no order to the song. It wasn't skimming, it was King Crimson. And what does King Crimson do? Last I checked, he skips. Actually, here is this time. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm being mean. But I have a free pass to be mean because that song was mean to my ears. I'll allow it since I tortured you with that song. Yeah. That's the rack. I can do a better Jeff now that I've practiced a little bit. I still am really happy with the Slenderman one. I feel like I should just take this and then make a full body version of him. You burned your pass, next time I'll time out you. You can't time me out in my own stream. That's illegal. That's against the rules. That's against the rules. Wanna bet? I bet 1,000,000 bajillions a gazillion dollars. Now this song I like. I mean, horse is definitely within the top. I'd say top 5 animals of all time. Just completely like objectively, horses are just one of the animals of all time. Not my top 5, but definitely in the top 5. Up there with like dogs and elephants, pigeons. Oh, don't drop the beat. Don't drop the beat. Song is good, but I say horses aren't better than Animalicaris. You know what? We owe a lot to Animalicaris. So I completely agree with that statement. Definitely another one of the top 5 animals of all time. I guess we have the entire top 5 now. Uh, dogs, elephants, Anomalocaris, horses, and pigeons. Hello, Miku. I love Hatsune Miku. I'm not even gonna. You know what? I'm not even gonna give this motherfucker shoulders. Dude, it's just a floating hoodie. A floating hood. Cause I don't give a shit. Ha 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 ha. I'm so cool and edgy, just like Jeff. Oops. I'm sorry, Jeff. Oh no, it's Jeff the Killer. Haha, I'm gonna Jeff the Kills you. That joke never gets old, except for when it does. You know, average joke lifespan. It's funny until it isn't. Jeff, the the Kimmler. 'Cause Jeff has a very particular mouth for some reason. At least the famous image of Jeff has like a very particular mouth that I really want to get right. Because it's like teeth area looks something like this. And then a weirdly big lower lip. And then just something like that. Elbow my cat in the face because you know she was right there trying to steal my food. No, poor cat. Just a series of unfortunate events. She's getting pets, so she's fine. Remember a series of unfortunate events? The Netflix series based on the book. I remember watching that when it came out. I found it interesting. Not to mention the book, the movie adaptation starring Jim Carrey. Oh, wrong thing. Like the movie the most? I don't think I've ever seen the movie, not fully. White, is that you? I got bored with the series. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I saw it. But I remember in the last I don't even remember what happened in the final season. I do remember it not being as interesting as the start. It's a much better Jeff, if you ask me. You know what? Will it be cooler if I No, because his eyes is one of the most famous things about him. So if I just that just makes him look Joker-esque. Parcel sometimes reminds me of NSR. What is NSR? I don't know what that is. No Straight Roads, it's a game. Ah, I've never heard of it. Really want it? Actually, no. Striking white teeth. Also make the hoodie a bit more desaturated. Like that. So that his fucking pale white skin pops out a lot. Oh, this is good. I love this. It's a very music type game. Ooh, I might check it out. But good night. Hope you sleep well. I will stretch and hydrate. Thank you. There's a little space here. What's a small creepy pasta? What's a small creepy pasta? We've been told and some choose to believe it. I know the wrong way and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lover, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish can be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? I get the lyrics wrong. How dare I? Look what it's done so far. Sally? Who the fuck is Sally? Sally. Creepypasta. That's just a child. That's not a small thing. That's not a small creature. That's not a small person. That's just a child. She doesn't even look that interesting. That is just a small child. Unless there's something interesting about her that I could expand on in her design. Is there not some sort of like creepy like teddy bear type of creepy? Ah. Tails doll. La da dee da da do. La da 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 dee da do. No, I don't like that. Plus, the creepypasta version of Tales doll doesn't even look anything like that. Up to be a hero and scholar. The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter, and every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside, he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter. Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. A man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain. Then he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. Well, the word got around, they said, this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came. And the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? My name is Alexander Hamilton. There's a million I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait. That's more like Smile Dog. Alex got better. Wait. Because committed suicide, left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, Alex, you gotta fend for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf. Before every book he can get his hands on. Headed for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man. York, new in New York, you can be a new man. New York, just the way the wings could never back down. You never learn to take your time. Oh, Alexander Hamilton. How does fucking Smile Dog look? The world will never be the same. Oh, it's another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep. America forgot him. I'm the damn fool that shot him. Million things I haven't done, but just you wait. What's your name, man? What is the origin of the Smile Dog image? That's just a dog, right? That someone edited a big smile on. It's not like taken from some weird different animal. Just looking at it, like it kind of does look like a dolphin or something. Then again, it probably is. Looking at it, it probably is just they removed the detail from an actual dog and then just pasted a big old grin on him. This is literally the song that played at the start of the top of the stream. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why NotBite likes doing that. That looks like Smile Dog, pretty much. My cavity, like every human law breaks the law of gravity. I'm not so happy with this one. And this one is very plain. What can I do with Eyeless Jack to make it more interesting? What's something that's cool and unique about Eyeless Jack that I can expand upon in the design? Cavity, McCavity, there's no one like Cavity. He's a fiend in feline shape, a monster of depravity. I should write a creepy pasta about um cat. I'm gonna call it rumtumtugger.exe. No, that's stupid. I'm gonna call it feral, and it's exactly what it sounds like. One of the cats goes feral and kills all the other cats. Same habit. There's no one like Kate Fun. It always has an alibi and one or two times to have it. McCavity, McCavity. There's no one like McCavity. He's a fiend in feline shape, a monster of depravity. Man, I really shouldn't talk about my mental health struggles on stream, but there's this one thing that's been bothering me lately, and I don't want to pay for a therapist to talk to. but I really want to get this off my chest because it's bothering me and it makes me feel like I'm going crazy. But I shouldn't talk about it on stream. I shouldn't. Not a good thing to do. Real, not gonna lie, shit's expensive. For real. I but I have this issue that I really need to talk to someone about, but I shouldn't talk about it on stream. I'm a Biafra. Now it isn't just a mask. Now it's just his skin is blue in his face area for some reason. He's like an alien of some kind, I guess. You can help on VT later and talk about it if you want. I'd be happy to lend an ear. I appreciate it, but I feel like it's better to talk to a professional about it. Though then again, it is better. It's better than nothing to at least talk to someone about it so that it isn't gnawing on my mind as much. Lucy is a therapist. You can ask her, even though I would have to pay her. I'm not gonna use fucking Lucy for free therapy. I will, of course, have to pay her. It would be evil to just be like, "Hey, Lucy, we're friends. You can give me free therapy." No, that's evil. I would never do that. Being a therapist must be a really mentally taxing job. It's literally your job to handle other people's mental health issues, which can be hard, especially if you already have your own. So I think all therapists and other people who deal with mental health, who have jobs dealing with mental health, should be paid fairly for their work. Some people are gonna hate me for this one. I just noticed that the spot here was so tall and narrow that I felt like I could. If anyone's gonna fit here, it's him. Even though some people would argue he's not a creepy pasta. Get him out of here. He's not part of this gang. He just fits so perfectly. I had to. If anyone's gonna be there, it had to be him. It's the creepy pasta, guys. It's the creepy pasta. Oh my goodness. It's the one and only creepy pasta. Not a creepy pasta, but I consider him a heapy pasta. Like how Wade is a cute. That's not an official thing. That's just something that fucking Wade made up because he wanted to go to Krakoa. Even though he didn't really need to do that to get into Krakoa, considering Juggernaut can go to Krakoa. They just gave him a free pass.
So Wade didn't have to do all that. He just did because it's fucking Wade. That looks more like. No, actually, no. Oh, there we go. Squidward. 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 Squid. Oh yeah, fuck, I wanted to draw this character. Wow. No, never mind. I forget. I was gonna let the song play out while we look for someone to raid, but no, no, I forgot that it just fucking rambles on forever. So no, we're not doing that. But it will be the first song to play next Friday. So let's go look for someone to raid. Holy. I'm here to drop the punishment. It's gonna be mean, just in case y'all have forgotten who's the motherfucking king of hell. Cause I'm the serpent, I'm the flame. The modern world is scared to say my name. I am so spooky. I'm the shit. I am a living aspect of the infinite. Oh, Toma just started streaming. I think we're gonna raid Toma today. It's been a little bit since we last raided Toma, I believe. Stretch. uh, but yeah, Toma just started, so I believe we wait a little bit. But that's good because I actually have to go to the bathroom real quick. And I'll also refill my coffee. Since now that we are out of coffee pots and have to brew the coffee, like I can't just get one cup. I have to brew an entire pot, which means that it has to be drank. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Enjoy the music, and I'll be right back. Wah! Wah! I have returned. Wah! Here we go. Gonna pour myself a little. Some nice ASMR for y'all. I don't even know how that sounded, how well it picked up on the mic. But that's a coffee for me. And now we're gonna raid out to Toma. Hold on. Before that, since it's the end of the week, know what you think in the morning when the sun shines on the ground. It shows what you have done. It shows where your mind has gone. Here are some links for you to click on if you want to follow me in other places. We have my Bsky, where I do also have a Twitter, but I primarily post on Bsky. That's where I post my art occasionally. I'm really bad at posting art because I'm really bad at finishing art. I kind of just draw little sketches and I do not post them for some reason. I probably should. But yeah, I do post art there occasionally, as well as other funnies, and repost other people's art that is really good. So if you want, you can follow my Bsky. I also have a YouTube VOD channel where I upload my VODs at the end of the week, in case there's a stream you really liked and you want to come back to it at some point. Though I'm thinking of purging a lot of that channel because it's starting to get very bloated. So I feel like I have to delete at least some very old VODs. But yeah, if there's a particular stream you like, it'll be there for now at least. Also a Discord server, which we have. Not much to say about it other than it's obviously a nice place for the community to hang out and chat, share memes, share your art and stuff. And it's also the best place to be notified when I go live. You just hop in there and get yourself the Melon Watcher Discord role, and you'll be pinged every time I go live, if that's what you want. Also, my VGen, where I host my commissions. So if you would like some nice little art made by me and you have the money to spend, it's very much appreciated, but obviously not required. If you have more important things to spend your money on, please do. But it is very much appreciated if you were to commission me. But yeah, with that all said, let me put in a little rain. A little rain message for you guys. One for people who are subbed and one for people who are not subbed. And obviously, if you're subbed to someone else and have other emotes you want to use, feel free to do so. You can just replace the emotes there with whatever you have. I love this song. We're gonna start the raid. Mono. Toma. And I'm gonna start the raid. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you for being here. I hope you had a good time hanging out with me today. I sure had a fun time, even though, you know, my motivation for art has been a little low as of late, and so I just sort of doodle where the heart takes me, essentially. I really need to lock in at some point. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all for being here. Thank you again, Doc, for the raid. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the follows, you people who came into the raid. If you're still here, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much. Also, Doc, thank for the sub. They're probably asleep, but still, I want to thank them. And as I said, thank you all so much for watching. As always, remember to eat food, drink water, take care of yourself, take your meds if you have them, if you need them. Remember to copy the raid message, and say hello to Toma during the raid because Toma is really cool and awesome. And yeah, make sure to drop them a follow if you're not following them already. But yeah, bye everyone. See you. Hope to see you all on next back on Monday. Bye. Bye Arsen. Bye Sever. Bye everyone. Bye. Bye everyone. Goodbye. Bye.